The military plays a critical role in maintaining the stability and security of a country, thus rendering its significance paramount. It protects a nation's sovereignty by defending its territorial borders, thereby acting as a deterrent against external threats. A nation without a strong military faces an elevated risk of becoming a debacle or a failed state. Owing to this significance, countries have taken upon themselves to strengthen their militaries, allocating astronomical amounts of money and investing in the latest technology. The region of East Africa has one of the strongest military forces in Africa. Each country within this region has massively invested in its military capacity. In this video, we will rank East African countries according to their military strength. To determine the degree of strength, we will use a metric referred to as the Power Index value, which is provided by the Global Firepower, a reputable organization that ranks nations according to their military strength based on their manpower, range of weaponry, logistical flexibility, and budgets. A power rating of close to 0.00 is considered the strongest, while a rating of 4.000 and above is considered weak. Without further hesitation, let's dive into the video. Coming in at number 9 is the Somali Armed Forces, the military forces of the Federal Republic of Somalia, with a power index score of 3.9006. According to the Global Firepower, the Somali Armed Forces has a total of 17,000 military personnel, with active number of personnel estimated to be 15,000. In terms of manpower, Somalia has 45 tanks of Soviet origin, 20 armored fighting vehicles, 12 pieces of artillery, and 50 rocket projectors. While numerous factors such as the 1977-78 Ogaden War with Ethiopia, disintegration along clan lines, and the rise of Al-Shabaab have weakened the Somali armed forces, it has recently started to experience a resurgence, with several military bases set to be established by the United States, working in conjunction with the government of Somalia. Currently, Somalia has a defense budget of approximately 457 million USD, reflecting the government's commitment to strengthening its military. At number 8, we have the Rwanda Defense Force, formerly known as the Rwanda Patriotic Army, with a power index score of 2.4154. The RDF is the military of the Republic of Rwanda. Despite its small size, the RDF is one of the most highly trained forces in East Africa. Its strength lies in its resilience, discipline, and agility, having successfully participated in both conventional and unconventional warfare. Rwanda's RDF have played a pivotal role in regional peacekeeping missions. As of 2024, Rwanda has about 33,000 active military personnel, including paramilitary forces. The RDF boasts of 24 tanks, 35 towed artillery, 35 armored fighting vehicles, multiple rocket projectors, and 150 air defense guns. Rwanda's defense budget is estimated to be 177.2 million USD. The Rwanda Defense Force, RDF, has a gender desk that promotes gender equality, equity, and women's empowerment in the armed forces. This strong emphasis on gender equality has led to a significant increase in the number of women in the military. Securing the seventh spot is the Eritrean Defense Forces, which is the military of Eritrea with a power index score of 2.3152. The EDF has a total of 120,000 active personnel, one of the largest army in the East African region, which is an impressive achievement for a country of the size of Eritrea. The success achieved in different wars, including state-to-state war with Ethiopia, has earned Eritrea the title, the North Korea of Africa. The Eritrean Defense Forces is backed by 270 tanks, 40 armored fighting vehicles, 19 towed artillery, 219 military projectors, and 12 MiG-29 fighters supplied by Russia. The current defense budget in Eritrea is estimated to be 100 million USD. Taking the sixth spot is South Sudan's People's Defense Forces, previously known as Sudan People's Liberation Army, with a power index score of 2.4376. The SSPDF is the military force of the Republic of South Sudan, the youngest nation in the East African region. It boasts of about 185 active personnel. The SSPDF has 55 tanks, 150 armored vehicles, 20 self-propelled guns, and 7 multi-launch rocket systems, making it one of the most able military forces in the East African region. Despite being a young country, South Sudan continues to show that it can effectively defend its territories and borders. It has a superior army that constitutes both government troops and former rebel fighters. The defense budget of South Sudan is 302 million USD. Number 5 on the list is the Uganda's People's Defense Force, formerly known as the National Resistance Army, with a power index score of 2.2405. The UPDF is considered to be one of the strongest military forces in East Africa and serves to protect the interests of Ugandans both at home and abroad. It currently has a total of 47,000 active personnel. The UPDF has 237 tanks, 1056 armored fighting vehicles, 35 towed artillery, self-propelled guns, and 26 rocket projectors. Its strength lies in its extensive combat experience, having participated in several peacekeeping missions. The UPDF has also achieved considerable success in its fight against rebel groups such as the Lord's Resistance Army, which has become infamous for child abductions and ruthless tactics. It is estimated that Uganda allocates 891 million USD to its defense. Taking the fourth spot is the Tanzania People's Defense Force with a power index score of 2.0587. The TPDF has been in existence since 1964 and has established a distinct place as one of the most powerful military forces in East Africa. With an active personnel of 27,000, the Tanzanian People's Defense Forces is always adequately prepared to deal with any threat that comes its way. It has been involved in several peacekeeping missions, such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. The TPDF has 42 tanks, 89 armored fighting vehicles, 12 self-propelled guns, and 10 naval patrol vessels. Currently, the government allocates 1.87 billion to its defense. Securing the third position is the Kenya Defence Forces KDF, the military forces of the Republic of Kenya, with a power index score of 1.7629. The strength of the Kenyan Defence Forces stems from its extensive experience and high level of competence, as well as the country's role as a regional powerhouse. Owing to its strength, the Kenyan Defence Forces has been deployed to several regions in Africa to help with peacekeeping. Its recent operations were in Somalia and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The KDF continues to showcase its robust military capabilities by fighting terrorists in the region. There are currently about 50,000 active military personnel. The KDF possesses 109 tanks, 959 armored fighting vehicles, 50 towed artillery, 30 self-propelled guns, 87 helicopters, and 5 rocket projectors. About $2.2 billion is allocated to defense in Kenya. The runner-up on our list is the Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo with a power index score of 1.2491. Despite being in a state of turmoil for many decades, the DRC has the second strongest military in the East African region. It has well-equipped armed forces with an active personnel of 166,580. The Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo is faced with a daunting task of defending its people from more than 120 local militias and armed groups inhabiting different parts such as North Kivu, South Kivu, Tanganyika, and Ituri provinces. Presently, the Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo has 212 tanks, 201 armored fighting vehicles, 125 towed artillery, 55 rocket projectors, and 16 self-propelled guns. The DRC allocates $300 million to its defense. Claiming the top spot is the Ethiopian National Defense Force, which is the military of Ethiopia with a power index score of 0.7938. Established in 1907, the ENDF is the oldest military in the East African region. It has managed to put itself over the top in relation to military strength and the size of its armed forces. Currently, the Ethiopian National Defense Force has 162,000 active personnel. In terms of total aircraft strength, the ENDF has attained an impressive rating of 92. When it comes to firepower, the ENDF boasts of 365 tanks, 130 armored fighting vehicles, 480 towed artillery, 180 rocket projectors, and 65 self-propelled guns. The defense budget of Ethiopia is estimated to be $888 million. Once again, thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so that we can often see each other. Give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends. See you all in the next one.